Like, share, comment, subscribe. Welcome to the RP Men's World podcast. I'm here with a controversial topic today. Basically, I've been thinking about something for this quite a long time, and it's been weird. It's been weird thinking about this for so long, and not being able to express it to persons because I know persons won't understand. Basically, now the topic I want to talk about, I know persons would say, why choose this topic? I choose this topic because it affects us. It affects us. Anything affects the states or affects the Western world, deeply affects the Caribbean islands in this diaspora. Now, the topic I want to talk about is this situation with Kanye West. And for this long while, I've been seeing persons from ever since I've seen persons trying to come out and say stuff about the oppressors and what's being oppressing them. And I've always seen this situation and wondering if persons really not seeing the problem here. The problem is not these oppressors. The problem is the persons that are being oppressed. No, it's not the oppressors. It's definitely not the oppressors. No. Why I say it's not the oppressors. If somebody is doing me something, I'm the one to say, fuck this. I'm not going to allow you to do me this. The problem we are having is the persons that are being oppressed need the oppressors. This is the problem. This is just it. It's simply that. So these persons that are coming out talking and have to apologize and whatever the case may be, they need them. The next problem besides them needing them, the community in which persons are being oppressed aren't being collective with speaking out. They are not being a community where we collectively come out and say, listen, we are tired of this. This is what needs to be changed, and this is what we are going to do as of today. That's not the issue that's not the thing, that's not the solution we are having. The solution we are having is one person come out and next apology, because we all need the system, we all need the oppressors. So some persons are like, listen, I can't because I need them. So this one person who would come out just seems like he's wasting his time, or she's wasting her time, or whatever. Because the collective that you would need to say, this is what we are sick of, and this is what we are tired of, and we are not going to do it again, aren't coming out to say that, bro. So you more look like a menace. This one person that's gonna come out and talk more look like a menace. More look like you are the dumb one to come out and talk because other persons aren't having these issues. It's not that they are not having these issues, it's the fact that they can't do without these oppressors or these persons in which you are speaking of. They are oppressing these persons, but the fact is they can't do without them. It's just like going to a job. You basically were looking for a job all your life, trying to make ends meet and whatever, and you get a job. When you go to the job, the boss talking to you some ways, and you're like, you know what? I'm just gonna suck it up. I'm just gonna let the boss talk to me anyway, and that's it. At least I'm getting the money to pay my bills. That's just it. That's just it. A lot of persons, they have this saying in Jamaica where they say, you got to kiss ass before you kick it. And that's the case. That's the thing. A lot of persons just learn to kiss ass over and over. They just learn that ability and they just do it over and over, and that's what goes down from generation to generation. That listen, you need to kiss ass. That's just it. We don't learn to listen, to say, listen, let's not do this anymore. Let's stand up, because whether people want to admit it, yes or no, black people have never been standing up for themselves. Black people have never stand up for themselves. I've never. I don't care what people want to say all the even if persons would look at me and say there are persons who fight for their freedom. No, persons tend to give up the fight. These white people tend to give up and say, listen, let's just leave them alone. That's just it. Persons tend to fight and you tend to think you are the one who fought for this. No, persons actually give you your freedom. And this is the thing, we need to fight. We need to really fight for our freedom. That, even though that word freedom, I don't really like to use it, because that word freedom comes with a lot of tyranny. Freedom comes with a lot of tyranny. So, but that's the thing. Black people have never truly really fought for their freedom as a collective. We've always been the type to be like, oh, can we please, or we try to be nice about it. Even on some occasion where you see persons fighting, no, they can't fight a bigger force. You can't fight a bigger force with this few amount of persons, because these persons you are fighting is just a small minority. You have to come as a collective, spending money and doing things together. Because this is what these white people do. They come together and they spend money together. They build, they have a meeting with each other together. Everything is together for them. For us, it's just separation. Who can, who have the strength to, who will, who might. This is just black people. Bro, things will never change unless we are doing things on a collective scale. Unless we really tend to think, okay, just like how the natives got chased out and other person and the other persons came and just control everything, spending money, buying lands and whatever the case, and kick people off their lands. That's how we have to do it too, bro. This is what most colonizers do. This is how it do that. This is how it's happened. So we have to do it too as black people, bro. It's just the truth. That's just me. That's just something I really wanted to say for this long while. Anyhow, bye.